Okay, now there's lots of chat about this pitch yesterday. Australian soil. I keep hearing on and saying Australian soil, Australian soil. There's only been about 4 or 5 games played on this surface, so everyone wanted to know how it was going to play for starters. Now, when we got underway, the first couple of overs just seemed a little bit. That was a bit of an interesting situation. But then the damage happened. There was the delivery to David Warner, which was just the perfect line for starters. And just have a look at this delivery, how it came back and bowled him, tipped that off stump, and also the bail, and then the stream. You can see the difference in that reflection as well. And then also James Vince, and that was terrific from Jason Holder, came back considerably. So movement from both. The line was brilliant to Warner. Vince, I think, will say maybe he could have played a little bit differently, but the balls are still great, and they both hit cracks. So when that happens, I'm sure in that change room everyone said, oh my goodness, look at this, what's going on? And from that moment on, no one could get a hold of this surface really, and Tim Seifert, who's a fluent player, he couldn't do so. I'm going to point out where those deliveries pitched and where they actually hit the cracks. Now this is a crack area here. Now this is James Vince. This is the line that James Vince's ball hit. And it just hit from Jason Holder. Of course, he's a taller bowler, and it just went on and hit that off stump beautifully hard. We go back a little bit now. And this was the one from Naseem Shah to David Warner, which was just absolutely brilliant. And that was just the perfect line and also length for David Warner at that stage. Righto, so that was different and that was difficult as well. So the track was doing a bit. Since then, it's been watered a little bit this morning. It's been cut twice. It's been rolled a bit as well. But my question to you, JP, straight away, after the guys playing on this yesterday, what is the mindset when they come out here and play today?
Well, the word that comes to mind is commitment. So I want Spidey just to follow me for a second, Hazy. So if I think about what's my strategy in terms of understanding what is the surface doing, commitment is key. So what options do I have available as a batter? I need to try and negate the movement as best as possible. So the options are, if I'm standing on the popping crease, I have the opportunity to maybe come a few feet outside of the crease or stand a little bit deep. Right, so this is for the back foot shots as best as I can, and then trying to negate that seam swing as best as I can as well. Now, let's take a quick look at the surface. Hazy mentioned that it's really just rolled in. It's the same length of grass that we see. However, it still looks like it's less grass. Because of the rolling that happened today, we still might see that seam movement, and are we going to see the cracks having the effect that it had yesterday?